Chickens without feathers, cows without horns, and how humanity has baited natural selection. Hello everyone. Close your eyes for a second and imagine a farm. There are cows, pigs, chickens. Everything seems normal, but then you notice something strange. The cows without horns, the pigs that never reach puberty, and the chickens without feathers. This is not the plot of a dystopian novel and is not science fiction. It is CRISPR. This is a gene editing technology that has been hailed as a miracle, a tool that could cure genetic diseases, prevent inherited disorders, and extend human life. But it is also used in a very different setting, our farms. Because even today, it doesn't just rewrite human DNA, it is redesigning the bodies of the animals that we eat. And this is the part of the story we don't see on billboards and the part that doesn't make the headlines. But let's take a well-known example. The Bullet Cows, an American biotech company called Recombinetics, engineered Holstein cows by removing some of the genes that cause the horns. They call it precision breeding, a clever solution to an old problem. You see, the farmers don't like horns because they are dangerous. They take up some space, and getting rid of them in the old fashioned way is painful. So the logic was simple, why not just remove them? But that's where things start to get complicated. When the US Food and Drug Administration took a closer and inside it was a gene that conferred antibiotic resistance. Obviously, that DNA wasn't supposed to be there, but the company didn't detect it, and the university that helped them didn't detect it either. So it's like downloading a program to your computer, and without realizing it, you download a virus. The company claimed that cows were 100% bovine, but with the bacterial DNA inside, they weren't just cows anymore. Even if the gene doesn't directly harm the people eating the meat, the threat of spreading antibiotic resistance is serious. Too serious to be ignored. But sadly, this is not a one-time problem. According to a report by Friends of the Earth and Logos Environmental, this has resulted in animals with unexpected side effects, like rabbits with tongues too big for their mouths, pigs with an extra vertebrae, and cell mutations linked to cancer. But let's remember that this isn't just a scientific concern, it's an ethical one, because we are creating animals that wouldn't and couldn't survive in the wild. Featherless chickens that can't keep warm, pigs never grow, and cows without their natural defenses. So here is the question, how far are we willing to go in a dating life just for convenience? And what happens when the deeds don't go as planned? And we can take the same company, Recombinetics, and after the FDA discovered the bacterial gene, a researcher on the project admitted they wouldn't even try to get approval to sell the cows as food. Instead, they incinerated most of the modified males. Think about it, they literally burned the evidence. But let's be clear, because this isn't an argument against science, because science has given us machines, life-saving surgeries, and unimaginable advance in medicine. But science also comes with responsibility. CRISPR isn't just a pencil for the genome, it's more like a scalpel. It can cut, it can suture, but it can transform life from its core. But it can also fail, and when it fails, it doesn't just affect the numbers in a lab report, it affects living beings. Animals that have eyes, breathe, that feel pain. So I extend the following invitation. As genetic dieting continues to silently spread through our food systems, let us not forget that one big thing that makes us truly human is our capacity to care. Let's not effic- Let us not let efficiency override empathy, and let innovation ignore the ethics, because in a race to perfect nature, we could be losing sight of the most natural thing of all: respect for life. Thank you.